back in just one sec, y'all. I was trying to talk without the microphone there. As I was saying, was just grabbing the cookies. Actually, I'll just put these down here for now so they're out of the view. At this point.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Let's see then. Background. Magi. Well, that's the only place to start from, so...
Greetings.
So the character's name then is going to be Alum Serana. Alright.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Know this, apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
No going that way. No going that way. No going that way. Okay, I guess I'll go this way then.
As you say. I shall walk. Shall be done. Ha! It is a fine thing we've done.
Settle down, dude.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
Is this... You're a talking... rat.
You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me... well, Mouse. It's fuzzy, that time before. They wake you up in the middle of the night and drag you to the harrowing chamber. And then... the Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same. That has been said before, but you don't know the danger. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponent's, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade. You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out. The dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
It shall be done. Ha ha! It is a fine thing we've done. Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon. choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come. I wish you luck and glory in all your achievements, mortal. Fare you well.
Yeah, fuck it. I guess I'll ask for his help.
You remain? Have you not a demon to battle? Of course. You are not the first mortal to seek my aid. I am not here to assist you, however. My purpose is to seek perfection, creating the ultimate weapon for the pursuit of valor. I wish you luck and glory in all your achievements, mortal. Fare you well.
Yeah, forget him then, I guess.
Wild creatures ahead! Very well. It is me. Shall be done. I shall do.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left. Worry not. Sloth has better things to do. I will not stir myself just to chase a needle.
I guess I do have to do something with these two spirits
You
here.
remain? Have you not a demon to battle? Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested. As you wish, mortal. We battle until I am convinced you are strong enough to defeat your demon. If you do not convince me, I will slay you. Are these rules understood? Our duel begins now. Fight with valor!
Enemies approaching!
Enough. Your strength is sufficient to the task.
Hey, Brightest
South
Day,
is
how's it
yours.
going, man?
May you find glory in all your achievements, mortal.
Yeah, I got a staff now. That's good. And I go deal with this thing, I guess.
What is it now, mortal? Are you not dead yet? You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice.
That's not a line that I hear every day.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
We're gonna try to be better. Okay. Well.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours. Surely? Well, this gets more and more promising.
We're gonna solve some riddles now.
Is this? I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
I think an idea. My first riddle is, I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. Actually, I think a map. What do you think, Brightest Day? I'm thinking the answer to this riddle is a map. Or as Krista Nova would say, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Actually, I don't think that's how that tune goes from her. If you're lost and you need to know where to go, I'm your friend, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle.
That was right.
Touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. Who dat? Hey, Steph. How's it going? Second riddle is... I'm having a wonderful day at this point. Did my review of the Book of Boba Fett on YouTube earlier. So that went pretty well, and now I'm playing Dragon Age Origins here for what I call Throwback Thursday. Anyway, the second riddle here. I'm rarely touched but often held. If you have wit, you will use me well. What am I? A handle? My tongue? My temper? My breath? Intelligence? Or a sword? I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. I'm thinking tongue. Yeah. That seems to make the most sense to me. What do you guys think in the chat? Because I'm normally not very good at solving fucking riddles. I'm gonna go... just the fact that saying tongue in a stream is funny to me. Because I've never given anyone tongue before on live stream.
Yes,
Here we go.
tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve. But alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
I'm gonna wait for the text to show up before I say anything here once again. Often will I spin a tale. Never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entry eve. But alas, you won't remember me. What am I? An annoying riddler. A liar. Are you music? A book? Spider? Or a dream? Spin a tale. Will never charge a fee. I'll amuse you. Dream? That doesn't sound very convincing stuff. But let's see. Amuse you and Eve, but alas, you won't remember me. Well, I don't remember half the dreams I have either. Well, let's see. An annoying riddler, well, that fits him at least. A liar. I remember liars pretty well. Look no further than Kathleen Kennedy. Let's see. Music. Music labels charge a fee all the time. A book? Well, you have to buy a book. A spider? Probably won't charge a fee. I don't know any spiders that go around charging people. That'd be scary. Trey thinks it's a dream as well. Let's see.
You are correct. Rather, apropos here in fame.
Good job, chat.
You've won my challenge and proven yourself.
Why am I pointing at the screen when I should be pointing at the camera, which is where you guys are over there?
My form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Well, you certainly look bear to me. Ha ha.
Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
I don't remember what I intend to do at this point. I've been confused by your riddles. Don't go down there.
These creatures have no true reason to fight us.
That's one. There's another. Good job. I have a pet bear at the moment that's named Mouse. This is kind of funny, actually. Is this the first Dragon Age? Yes, it is. It's Dragon Age Origins. It's the first one. Playing as an elf mage at this point. Alright. Autosave, alright.
And there is a spirit of rage.
Alright.
Let us be on our way.
Well, that did nothing. I guess I talked to the fucking demon, whatever. I was trying to attack the fucking thing. When I see a demon, my first instinct is to attack the son of a bitch. Always attack the yeah. What the hell did you say now? Soon as thou shalt see the land of the living with your eyes, creature, you shall be mind, body, and soul. If I lose, the Templars will still cut you down.
You're welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came,
You doubted
I hoped
me?
that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Never negotiate with them, lol. That's what I learned from Doom, at least. That was far too easy. Well, that was just the first major fight anyway, so... Because I just started anyway. Well, that's one of the things you can say, Trey, is it's a little too easy.
That is because you are a true mage. One of the few. The others, they never had a chance. The Templars set them up to fail, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know. I am what the Fate has made me. Am I to blame for that? Deciding to exist or not exist is not a fair choice. I had no hope. You have shown me other possibilities. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Not my problem, Mouse.
No. It must be your choice. Quickly now. The Templars are going to kill you. Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil, the Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear.
Like you? Were you never really... Were you ever really an apprentice?
Yes, of course. I mean, I think I was. Isn't that enough? It should be enough. For you?
Maybe they are right about you. Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions.
And yeah, we were right, Trey. Here's the real demon.
Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
And apparently we passed the test.
Are you all right? Say something, please. Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like? Is that why they don't tell us what it's about? I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends. Just a little hint and I'll stop asking, I promise.
I really shouldn't say anything.
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
They'll summon you to the test when you're ready, pal.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
Maybe you're just not ready
I've
yet.
been ready for a long time. I'm afraid they don't want me to take the test. You do the harrowing, the Right of Tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
What's the Right of Tranquility, even though I already know because I know all the lore from the game?
You've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
It's a lobotomy, anyway. What did they do to him?
Tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
Well, that's awful.
Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak, and sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
I should go talk to him immediately,
Better not
then.
keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Did you hear anything? Is he all right? Is he awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He must be so talented.
Someone sounds jealous.
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was.
I'm terrible at spells. You're lucky you're so talented.
Excuse me, apprentice. Just trying to figure out which way to go from here. Let's see here. Guess I'm just gonna wander around till I figure out the right place.
You must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaking
Chantry.
out. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Do you remember what the Chantry says about magic?
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
Very good.
Concentrate, hold the shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. If you face a demon with your will
Do I go up this way? I'm not even fucking sure. It's been so long since I played this. In fact, I don't even remember playing this storyline to start out with a character either. It's almost as if I'm playing this for the first time.
That's not. The Chantry would do something. Sympathy for the position isn't the same as the as far as I
Colin?
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well. I am Cullen. I was to strike the killing blow if you had become an abomination. I am glad you didn't. I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments, I cannot go wrong. Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one. Gregor would have guided me. Something must happen. But what if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now? This is still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor. You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
The reason I wanted to stop and talk to him because I'm almost to the end of Dragon Age Inquisition for the first time. And he's a major part of that game, so it's fun to see where he started in the series. in the very first game, as far as I'm concerned.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
Impossible.
Well, where is the first enchanter? I'm not trying to keep the first enchanter waiting, I'm just trying to find the fucker. There's just some tranquils in here. Senior enchanter. Nope. Nope. It's pointing me over there, but how do I get over there?
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
You sent for me?
If it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Pleased to meet you, Duncan.
You've heard about the war.
I love your donuts.
Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
Who are you fighting?
The Boxbond threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are
38 followers now, 2 away from the goal that I want to try to hit by the end of tomorrow, which is 40. Thank you, First Enchanter. Did not hear a single thing you said.
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Thank you.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
I will return to my
I will do
quarters.
that.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It would be my
The
pleasure.
guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
The magic staff does 3 damage, 3 damage. There's no okay. Plus 2 willpower to the Acolytes one. Okay, but what about the rest of the clothing, though? Mage robes. Oh dear. Wait, there's a ring to put on too. Defense.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company. Yes? What about? A horde has formed within the Korkari wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
That sounds ominous.
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
And the king is mustering an army to beat back this threat?
Perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right. It is not my place to comment. Our duty is to battle darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose. Some of our most honored wardens have been elves. The hero Garahel, the last warden to slay an archdemon, was one such. The darkspawn threaten everyone. They do not distinguish between the races, and neither should we. Has being an elf in the circle been difficult? It is hard to change perceptions. I've tried to reason with many, and failed. If one has always seen elves as less than human, it's hard to imagine them as something else. A good attitude, though be careful not to take it too far. Yes, let's.
The other way, then.
Thank you for escorting me.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving? I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning? We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, John.
Troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please. We should be safe here.
Alright, what's going on?
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
An initiate? That's forbidden.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Did you bring me here just to talk about your affair?
I wish that was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
And what does this have to do with me?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
Can't you just explain everyone to someone? Or everything to someone?
If we tell anyone, Lily will be punished. If you care about what happens to me, help us.
Then I'll give you my word.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Tell me your plan and make it quick.
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the Phylactery Chamber door. The first Enchanter and Knight Commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
Are you suggesting we break through it?
I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
I'll go to the stockroom and retrieve this rod.
We should stay here. One mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
Good idea.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Move along now.
No, I cannot.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item? Some mages require them for their research. Others merely want to light fireplaces. Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form. Thank you.
Yes? Rod of fire? No, I'm not signing this. I don't know what you need it for, and I barely know you. Ask someone else. Have a nice day.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters? I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man. Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something? I appreciate the favor.
Owain is in charge of the stock. They say you passed your harrowing. They say you passed your harrowing. You must be happy.
her again. I guess those are the only two fucking people to talk to. That's great.
Yes? Senior Enchanter, Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want? That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this. Have a nice day. Yes? I thought I told you to ask someone else about that. I really would rather you not bother me with these things. That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this. No, that's something the Tranquil deal in. This storeroom is for raw magical materials and alchemical substances. Lyrium, basilisk, blood, and so on. Have a nice day.
Ask someone else. Who the fuck else can I ask?
You have returned. Does something require my attention? And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut. Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowan has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This Right of Tranquility will happen. Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague.
Hey, Chunk.
You
How's it
know
going, my
little
friend?
of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue. Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
Maybe there's someone on the first fucking floor. Just came home from a walk. How was your walk, Chunk?
Ah, congratulations on your harrowing.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
I heard that they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic.
Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence.
You can bend others to your will and force demons into your service.
I don't think there's going to be anybody on the first floor that can sign this stupid fucking paper. It was wet. Was it raining or snowy wet? Or a whole nother kind of wet chunk. Wasn't rainy, but everything was soaked from last night's storm. Fair enough.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle? I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Everyone makes mistakes,
You're
sir.
too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
You should rest more.
But I enjoy the library. These books, they're old friends of mine. And it's quiet. When you're my age, you'll appreciate the quiet. Anyway, did you need something? What's this? A request form from the stockroom? Rod of Fire? I remember when the junior mages I mentored asked for some of those. Turns out they were burning holes in each other's trousers. One boy burned peepholes into the female apprentice's dormitory. What would Irving say if he found out you were up to nonsense with a rod I helped you obtain? No rod for you. Off you go now.
That's the second jackass that I have encountered. It's saying that might as well just be saying go fuck yourself. That's the first cunt that said no. Are there any more goddamn senior enchanters around? Because right now I'm kind of a little irritated at the moment. Because I've only ever found two, and both said no, go fuck yourself. Effectively.
I think someone's here to speak to you. Hello. Congratulations on your
Here's
harrowing
another
last
one.
night. Good work.
Will you sign this form?
Getting back to your studies so quickly after the harrowing, most mages need at least a week to recuperate. But no matter. It's good to see you're so eager to get back to work. What exactly are you doing with the rod?
I'm studying fire.
Evidently. Well, bring me your proposal and I'll look over it.
Proposal?
A brief overview of the research you intend to do. Properly referenced and footnoted. Go on, get started on that then.
And that one wants a fucking book report on the fucking matter. Why can't these fucking senior enchanters just go, sure, I'll sign it? Like your parents with permission slips when you were a kid just to get you out of the house and doing something. Or at least that was the case with my dad. He would sign it just to make sure that we stayed busy doing something for school. Regardless of where we were going. They could have been taking us bowling and he wouldn't have cared. Let's try talking back to the guy with the book report shit.
Still here? Oh, the Fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really. Fair enough. Good day to you.
Hello. Were you looking for something?
A senior enchanter? Are you
Me?
one?
Not even close. I think I may be promoted to enchanter soon, however. I hear Irving's decided I'm ready to mentor other students. All right. Have a good day.
I'm really tempted just to go, fuck it, I'm just gonna turn them in because I don't give a shit anymore.
You have returned. Does something require my attention? I've removed them from the library. I was advised it might be unwise to leave them where
Sounds
any
good, Chunk.
apprentice may read them. They will be put away somewhere very safe. Now, is there anything else? And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Then you must know that he plans to escape the circle.
Oh, interesting. What more do you know? Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more about the repository than he would. Do you know anything else? I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out. But I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository. Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned. If the Circle must punish one of its own, I will see the Chantry done the same courtesy. Lily will not walk free while my apprentice suffers. Chantry and Templars are models of magnanimity. They would make us all tranquil if they could, and call it a kindness. They fancy themselves our guardians, sitting smugly on their righteousness. The Chantry must be reminded that not all of them are blameless. If we mention her involvement, the Chantry will say that she was framed. No, she must be caught in the act. If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Jowan will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you? Perfect. Will you return to them and carry out their scheme? With solid proof of their crime, we can act. A rod of fire? Why do you... I understand. Trying to break through the door this way. Interesting. The Phylactery Chamber door is warded and resists all magic worked upon it. Not easy breaking into a locked chamber, is it? Still... yes. The Phylactery Chamber shares a wall with the artifact vault. Age and dampness seeping up from the ground have weakened a segment of it. You can break down this part of the wall to gain entrance into the chamber. We have an old Tevinter device in the vault. It may have been used for defense, or possibly entertainment. It amplifies spells. Use the rod on this artifact and aim it at the wall. One more thing. Do not be quick to suggest there is another way in. I don't want Lily and Jowan to suspect. Make it seem like you came up with the idea yourself. Here is the form with my stamp. Owain will release the rod to you now.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
hate waiting. It makes me nervous. That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Where the fuck is it then? So you're just gonna follow me? Well, that's helpful.
Think again.
Fuck is the fucking repository then? Move you two.
No, I cannot.
Is it not on this level then? Maybe down here? I don't know.
The Chantry calls
I
this
guess
entrance
so.
the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it. First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
No. We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Let's hurry, we've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up. We've come too far. Oh, that's not good.
It is begun.
I'm afraid of you!
I shall do it. Shall be
What was that?
Why can't this be easier?
Don't give them the advantage!
These things are not of the making.
I shall do it.
Oh dear!
As you said.
Try not to die here!
exhaust our supplies. It is begun.
What was that?
No quarter shall be given!
The Maker has blessed us! We'll need another way into the Phylactery Chamber. Let's explore the repository.
There's something odd about that statue. Yes, I'd have to agree with you on that.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor.
Now we got talking statues.
Prophecy, my crime. Cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Deventer statue! Don't listen to it. The Deventer lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing. Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Wow, that old wall's about to... I think the Phylactery Chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
Well, that didn't work.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking. This is the Phylactery Chamber.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Enemies approaching! There is no glorious bloodshed!
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile.
Had to help bring the groceries in.
Easy just to
Alright.
get rid of it.
Alright, sounds good, Chunk.
End its hold over me. And I am free.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Why are you going back there? It's quicker this way, and I think this door can be opened from the inside.
'Cause it's safer this way.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving.
Never mind. This looks bad.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not his fault. This was my idea.
He is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for his actions.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
He lied to me. I can't believe he just did that.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Chunk in the chat here. As Joan destroyed his thing.
Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Lily didn't know he was a blood mage either.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
No.
Some honesty, at last. But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Joan's the one you want, not me.
As I said, he was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation. The Phylactery Chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
He has served the Circle well. He would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say he operated under your instructions, Irving, but I do not trust him. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
I've always hoped to prove myself as a mage. If the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it.
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the King's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes.
Thank you for everything. First Enchanter.
Your new life awaits. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelin. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other Wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from a circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
I will do my best, of course.
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You are too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Sounds like the blight is almost
I'm not even
over.
sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
And maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright, it indeed auto-saved right there, so... With that, it's about 2 hours for stream, so I will call it here. I will pick this up next Thursday for some more Dragon Age Origins for Arcade Thursday here on the channel. And with that in mind, let's see if there's anyone to raid here. It looks like Shagsworth is live. Let's see how long he's been going for. Because he's playing Horizon Zero Dawn. He's been going for nearly 5 hours. Jesus, well, it looks like he's might be planning to go a little while longer, so we'll just raid the Shagsworth then. Since he's doing Horizon Zero Dawn here. And with that in mind, I'll see you guys tomorrow on the YouTube channel Drudak Games for the Drudak Game Awards tomorrow afternoon at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Co-hosting it will be my younger brother Desert Nord, along with the third of the 4 guys on our team. To cover games and whatnot. Joshy064 will be there. And maybe a couple of special guests from the Xbox following that we have. With that in mind, Saturday I'll be back on Twitch for some more Skyrim. So, on here you'll see me Saturday. Tomorrow you'll see me on YouTube. So, with that in mind, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Drudak Game Awards. Hope you guys will come hang out with us in the chat. so we can recognize the best and the worst of gaming of 2021, and I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. May the Force be with us. Fuck Naughty Dog. Railers are weird. Solo lost money. And the Book of Boba Fett is average, so it doesn't suck. Later, guys. Oh, fuck.